Hello everybody and welcome to the latest episode of My Life with Asperger's. My name is Mike Tomorrow, and today's topic, I think I'm going to continue on here by saying I'm going to do the third part of autism in the media. That's our topic. I know I've done 2 videos about that. Part 1 was back on April 2nd, I think, or April 4th, whatever. Yeah, it was April 4th. And then the second one was done in the later part of April. I want to say around the 22nd or 23rd. Maybe even the 30th. I'm not real sure. But today we'll do another part of that. Because I feel, I want to talk about it. Autism in the media. What is that? It's talking about what autism is all about in the media. Like you heard me say in the past 2 videos on this topic, what it is. I want to say I've been trying to get my word out to the media and to share my story with the globe and the world. Because, I have a story to tell. And I don't know if people want to listen to me saying it, Like, let me just say, for example, the documentary Wretches and Jabberers. I've been trying to get a hold of the company that produced it and directed it. And I've been trying to get a hold of them, and I haven't heard back from them. I sent them an email like a couple of weeks ago and I haven't heard back from them yet. And I feel I should be... Why don't they do a documentary about me? I really want to share my story with the globe. The world wants to see me. I know they don't care right now, but once I get a documentary going, hey, they want to share my story. I really want to let you know that I love sharing my story with everybody, But yet, my story is not going across the globe like I want it to. I'm going to try to get a hold of them during this week. Because I feel, hey, we can have a connection. Maybe I'll send them a letter saying, hey, how about do a documentary about me or something, Or would you be interested in doing another documentary about autism or Asperger's? The worst they can say is no, right? I feel, people want to hear my story. And I feel it's time for me to do a documentary, about my life. And maybe the documentary can be about me going to the walks that I do. And me working at them. And me even meeting people or parents that are on the spectrum. Or other adults that are on the spectrum, And maybe even meeting the children that are on the spectrum. Meeting everybody that's on the spectrum. Let's put it that way. Or everybody that works for autism. I really want to meet more people, And it'd be a great way for them to expose their story on TV too. Or on documentary. Another thing I've been trying to do, media-wise, is I was trying to get a hold of this radio show called Autism in America or something. It's on the satellite radio every Saturday night from 6 to 8 Eastern. And I listened to their show once and I really enjoyed it. And they had Zev and Justin from The Amazing Race on as guests. And I was trying to ask the radio host about allowing me to come on as a guest. Because I want to share my story. Because I do these videos and it's like it'd be a great way for me to share the radio audience about my videos. Because I feel I can get more views that way too. And tell them about my story. And I haven't heard back from them either, so I'm not alone. I hope that a film company will see this video and will see my other videos, and hopefully they'll want to say, "Hey Mike, can we do a documentary about you?" Or, "Hey Mike, how would you like to be a part of a documentary?" And I'd be like, "Sounds like fun, my friends." I would love to be featured in a documentary. But I just don't know when that's going to happen. I really want to be on a documentary. I even asked that question on my Facebook page. If I can pull that up, that'd be great. I got a lot of good comments about that. But I don't know if it's going to happen. I hope it does. I hope it does happen, but I don't know if it will. But in the meantime, while that's pulling up, I want to say I do want to be on the media. And it'd be fun to talk about my story with the media. I'm hoping that next year for World Autism Awareness Day, they'll feature my story. Hopefully Headline News and CNN will do the autism thing again. And hopefully my story will be a part of their story online or on TV. I'm really hoping for that. But I don't know if that's going to work out. I hope it does. But in the meantime, I'll be happy the way I am for right now. I just really want to be on the media somehow. I even considered going to broadcasting school down here and actually learning how to be on the radio. That'd be if I actually had a radio show about living life with Asperger's. I'm sure it would be a great show. I'd be on that radio. I would take people's calls and I would share my life. Basically what I'm doing with these videos right now. Except I don't take phone calls. I don't take audience members and let them speak. I don't do that because I'm obviously home alone here. I'm obviously alone, so I don't do phone calls. But if I did a radio show, I would. So I would accept phone calls, and I would have fun, and I would have the radio show broadcast online, and I would have the radio show broadcast all over the world if I had the choice to. I know I'd probably have it on a local station. Maybe a local station would let me do their show. A show on, maybe like one of the radio stations that already has their streaming online. Maybe they'll let me go on the radio station once a week for a couple hours, and I can talk about my life with Asperger's and autism, and I'll take calls from all over the world. I don't mind doing that. Even though it'd be a local station, I'd take my calls all over the world, and I would talk to people all over the globe about my life with Asperger's on the radio. And then I would have more of a conversation-based show. And right now, I have a conversation-based show, and I hope to have a conversation-based show because I want to talk about my life, and I want to talk about your life too. I think if I can improve my radio voice and I can improve the way I talk, maybe I can be on radio. That's a thought. I hope to make it a reality. I just hope that when I do the radio show, I hope it doesn't interfere with football. That's the only problem I have on Sunday afternoons, because I don't want to interfere with people watching the football games. So I'll have to figure it out. Time will tell, right? And even if it does take place during football Sunday, I don't care. We'll figure it out. We'll get the viewers and listeners. Actually, listeners on the radio, right? Viewers are on TV. Viewers aren't on YouTube. No, right. But yeah, maybe I will check into broadcasting school so that, hey, I can be on the radio someday. I know it might not pay a lot, but at the same time, if I get good sponsors, maybe I will get paid a lot. I don't know. We'll see. And maybe we can take the show on the road, even at the walks. Like, hey, we're coming to you live from the Jacksonville walk or something, you know? Or coming live from the Orlando walk, you know? Or do our show on location, per se. Where if we did our show on location, I don't know if we would be able to take calls, but we can have the people that do listen to the show come to me and we can speak about their life or something, you know? I would love to do that. That'd be a great dream of mine, but I don't know if it'd be an official dream of mine to do a radio show. I hope someday I can do a radio show. Some way I want to get on that media. Someday I want to get on the media and share my story. Someday I want to do a video or a documentary about my life. You know, I would really love to do that. Because look at it this way. If I get my story out there, people are gonna be amazed. People are already amazed that I'm doing these videos. People are already amazed that I'm doing the autism walk. People are already amazed at what I do with my life. And to share that with the globe, I know I don't have enough views on my videos, but if I share enough of it with the world, it's going to be a fun time. I want to share my story. You know, I really want to share my story. I just want the right people to listen to me, and I hope that, hey, he's a great guy. Let's get him on the radio. You know, or he's a great guy that I really want him to be on our radio show. I want him to be a guest on our radio show. And be like, yeah, sure. We'll listen to his story, or we'll have him on the radio and have him be a guest and share his story and his life with Asperger's and be like, hey, here's an inspirational guy that talks about his life with Asperger's. It's like, let's have him on the radio, or let's have him on the TV, or let's have him on the news, you know? I really want to do it. And I know I'm repeating myself here, and I feel sorry. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just so excited that this possibility could happen to me. And I just hope that, hey, maybe I can do it. Maybe they'll let me be on a radio show someday. You know? I'd really love that chance. But I don't know if that's going to ever happen. If it does not happen, and I know for a fact it will happen someday, if it does not happen, that I never get to be on the media, I do hope to share my story with everybody else in this world. Whether you're my friend on Facebook or you're a viewer of mine on YouTube, you know, I love sharing my story about my life with Asperger's. It's a great way, it's a great thing for me to do, you know. I really love it, you know, and I really want to share my story, you know. But, you know, I don't know if it would be the way I am, you know. I don't know if it'd be, I don't know if it would be a thing, you know. I don't know if a documentary would be a good idea for me. I hope it is, but we'll see, you know. I don't know if it will be. Well, we'll see. Alright? Hang on. The comments on the documentary is still loading. Hang on. I apologize for you waiting around. I hope you don't wait around. But here's some of the comments that I got. Well, here's the question first. How would you feel if I was in a documentary about spreading awareness of Asperger's and autism? One person said, feel impressed. And then someone would say, proud of you. Someone would say, excellent. Another person says, proud. Another person said, that would be excellent, Mike, with a smiley face. Alright. And then the next comment is, cool. And then here's another comment. I would feel very happy for you. It'd be awesome. And then here's another comment. Mike, you are sure one of a kind. I think everything you do is amazing. And you are very brave for getting yourself out there for accomplish every one of your goals. I think, well, I know now more than ever that you can most certainly do anything you put your heart into. You are the only person I know with Asperger's, and you have inspired me to realize anything is possible. Yep, that's right. Anything is possible. So hopefully, hey, media, let me be on your show. Or let me be on the news. Or let me be on the radio. Someday it will happen. My dream is that I will be on the radio someday. Or I'll be on TV someday. And I'll share my story with the globe, you know? And, you know, I would really love that. We'll see, though. But anyways, I hope that someday you will see me on the radio, you will see me on the television, and you'll see me have more videos on YouTube. Alright? And also, let me just say this. On Friday, I'm going out to St. Petersburg. I have a game out there. I'm throwing out the first pitch. Maybe I'll be on television. So, maybe that way I will be on television and people will think, oh, he just threw out the first pitch and he's a hard worker for Autism Things. So, hey, he's an inspiration to us all. So, I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye for now.